Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm filming with a new makeup product. It's actually a new eyeshadow palette I bought recently, semi-recently, within 2020, I think. It's not a new palette on the market, it's just a new palette to me, and I have been saving it because I wanted to make some sort of video with it, but I wasn't sure what to do, and I just thought a simple first impressions would be a good idea. I know the formula of this brand and stuff already, so I kind of know how I feel about the shadow going into it, unless this one is a one-off from their usual palettes. So I kind of have an idea of how it will be. I'm just kind of basically playing with makeup, just doing an eye look today. Okay, that's what I'm doing. Before we get into the video, if you want to follow me elsewhere other than YouTube, my social media is always linked down below, and subscribe if you want to see more of me. Let's get into it. Okay, so hopping right into it, this is the palette I recently got. It's the Anastasia Sultry palette. I picked this up at Winners actually, so it was $29.99 Canadian, which is a great deal. I think usually they're about 55 Canadian each. Sultry, I don't know if you can still buy it. I don't know if it was limited edition or not. I'm sorry, you'll have to fact check that one. I think it might have been limited edition, but regardless, I found this on sale. I'm sure they're floating around a lot of different Winners, Marshalls, TJ Maxx's right now. So I just wanted to create an eye look with it because this is a palette that I really wanted, but I just have not been buying makeup. I've been trying to save money to move out. Eyeshadow palettes, I have so many of them already. It's just not something I could justify buying. This box is so pretty, by the way, but I'm gonna get rid of it. When I saw it at Winners for $30, I could justify the price. I know that if I don't get a lot of use out of it, my freelance kit will get a lot of use out of it. So either way, I'm going to be using this palette a lot. So this is what the palette looks like. It's very shimmery, really pretty. It's their standard cardboard packaging. Oh no! It comes with one of these two-sided brushes. They're fine. I don't love these ones. I keep them anyway though because it's good to quickly blend something out or throw something on the lower lash line. So I keep them, but they're not the greatest brushes to be honest. I'd rather the price just be lower. We'll peel off the little sticky stick. So this is the palette here. I'm sure you've all seen it already. This isn't a new palette. It's been on the market for a while. It's got so many pretty colors in it. Right now I'm really attracted to Rose Quartz, Cyborg, Bloom, Pearl. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do yet. I'm really excited. Haven't really done a ton of eyeshadow looks lately, so I'm excited to just play today. Right now I have my base makeup on, so foundation, concealer, powder, and brows, and then I'll be doing my face makeup after I do my shadow because that's just how I like to do things. So I primed my lids with concealer already. I'm pretty much just gonna be hopping into it here, so let's get zoomed in. Okay, I think this is close enough. Hopefully this is close enough so you can see what I'm doing. So here's all the colors upside down. I don't really know what to pick first. So on a little fluffy crease brush, I am going to start with Bloom, which is a really pretty pink over here. And I'm going to pick that up and just start a blending. I tapped away the excess. Oh yeah, she's pink. This color is really pretty. It's very I would say it's a flamingo pink. That's how I would describe it. It's very flamingo pink. It's really pretty. I'm a little bit nervous about blending it in with the brown tones though. Hopefully it blends in nicely. I like to build up my color, by the way. That's why. Going in with a lighter amount and then building it up. And then I just go in with a brush that has nothing on it. So I'm gonna add a little bit more color back into my left eye. And next I'm gonna take a little bit of Fresh, which is just this color that's very similar to my skin tone. Over here. And I'm going to take a little bit of this on the same brush I was just using to blend. Just to blend out a little bit more of the corner of this because I like my shadow to be soft. And to me that makes the biggest difference in the world. So, hey, that took me way longer than I had hoped. Next, I'm going to take Twig, which is this light medium brown here. Light medium, that makes sense. And I'm going to take it on this fluffy brush. This is a Morphe E17. And here I'm going to focus it on the outer corner and lower part of my crease. I want it to be a gradient. I hope this works for me. Once I get these in and I go back in with the pink at the end, I think I'll be okay. And it blends, right? Right? It blends? So that's as deep as I want it there with that color. And then if I go back in the fuck, oh right there. If I go back in with Bloom, the flamingo color, and then I blend out this, And then I'm going to go back in with that other blending brush, the one that had like my skin tone color on it, and just make sure that bloom is so far so good. So I'm going to do the same thing on the other eye. Okay, that is blended to my liking. So I'm gonna put on the last, I think, outer corner color. So I'm gonna go in with a small brush because I want this to be detailed. This little guy right here. This is from Celine, I believe it's from AliExpress. I'm gonna go in with this really dark chocolate brown right here. I'm gonna focus this on my outer corners. I'm going in really light-handedly because one, like I said, I like to build my colors. And two, I don't want to get fallout because I already did my face makeup. Perfect, so I want this eye to look like this eye, pretty much. I'm not hating it. I'm not hating it so far, I have to say. Not gonna lie, this look has taken me a lot of finessing so far. I think it's just because, I think it's a combination of the fact that I was trying to blend a pink in with some brown tones. It's just different for me. And also, I haven't really done eyeshadow in a while. I am going to cut the crease now. I think that's what I want to do. I just haven't done it in a while and I love the way it looks. I am going to take, on this little concealery looking brush right here, this is the BH Cosmetics number 10. I think this will be perfect for cutting out the crease actually. And I'm just going to use Tarte Shape Tape to do this because it's the easiest. So I put a little bit on the back of my hand. Does anyone else have the same problem with their Tarte Shape Tapes? Like, they put too much product in here, so every time you close it, like, excess product gets all over the cap, and then it gets all over your shit, and I always have to clean it up with a Q-tip, and it's just wasted product, and I just wish they wouldn't stuff so much in it. Like, I love how long it lasts, like, I get it, but it's so gross and it gets all over my hands and I hate having makeup-y hands. So I'm going to take a little bit of concealer and I'm going to put it here and then look up and look down, and that's where I'm going to make my crease. This is the easiest way I've found to do it for my eye shape and everything. Cut creases are tricky to do, I think, but they look so good in the end. This is almost good, but I want it a little bit rounder in the inner corner, so I'm going to take a little bit more concealer. It's not the most perfect cut crease in the world, but it'll do, so I'm just going to repeat the same thing on the other eye now. Okay, so those are my cut creases. They're not perfect. I don't really give a shit. Moving on. So I'm going to start with my finger for the foiled shadow on my cut creased lid. I'm going to go in with Rose Quartz because it's just a color that is speaking to me. It's so pretty. And I'm going to start with my ring finger. And pack most of it on the cut crease, and then go in with a smaller, more detailed brush to make more precise lines. You know. Pat it on my lid. That is so pretty. And then I'm going to look a little bit closer up here and really get in there. I think so far, just a thought on this palette, it's great for not only the everyday person, but also a freelance artist. I think it's great for both. I think it's a really very good palette. Very versatile, and I'm actually loving this look, which is great. This color is so pretty, and it's kind of iridescent. Like when I move my eyes, I feel like it's got a gold shift to it. That is pretty much exactly what I wanted. So now I'm going to move on to the lower lash line, and I'm pretty much just going to mimic what I did on top. So I'm going to start with a little bit of Bloom, which was the pink. I like to copy pretty much the exact same thing I do on the top most of the time. It's just easiest. And I think it looks the most cohesive. Okay, and that one doesn't have to be perfect because I'm going back over it with the next shade. Next, I'm going to go in with Twig, which was the crease color I used, the second color I used. And I'm going to smoke that out. So far, by the way, I haven't really been talking. I've been mostly concentrating because, like I said, for the 1 millionth time, haven't done this in a while. The shadows are performing exactly the way Anastasia's shadows usually perform, if you are curious. I'm sure no one cares because you've all seen videos on this. This isn't new. And lastly, I'm going to take Dystopian, which was the darkest brown, and put that on the outer lower lash line. Now that all those colors are on the lash line, I'm going to blend them out. Because right now it looks like I got punched. Just on this guy here with a little bit of that fresh color. And I just think that makes a huge difference. It just looks more cleaned up, but I still have the gradient and I still have the blend, but it's just not so far down. It doesn't make me look so tired. Lower lash line eyeshadow is so important to complete and really tie in a look. But I think when it goes too far down, it kind of takes over the whole face. Okay, so lastly, for the shadow, I am going to take Pearl, which is this guy right here, so pretty, and I'm gonna put that on my inner corners. I love inner corner highlight on the eyes. Oh my goodness, that's so pretty. Because this is how you open up the eye, and then whatever is the excess, that's what I put under my brow. I don't like to pick up extra product because I don't really like to highlight my under brow area like a lot. It looks fine, but like I'm not like about it. Perfect. So what I'm going to do now is apply some liner, maybe some black liner on the lower lash line. I'm going to apply lashes and do the rest of my face, and then I'll come back for my final thoughts. Okay, I'm back. The rest of my makeup is done, and this is the finished eye look. Alright guys, so my final thoughts on this palette. It has the exact same formula as the other Anastasia shadows, so it performs great. However, the color scheme is pretty basic for the price. If you're paying full for this, I believe it's 55 bucks. And to be honest, I probably have these shades somewhere in my collection. However, like I said, if you're a freelance artist, or maybe if you don't have a neutral palette like this that has a little bit of glam, a little bit of soft shadows as well and a pop of color, this is a good one. I think I'll probably get majority use out of it in my freelance kit and on bridal clients this summer, but I'm really happy I was able to get it on sale. I think for $30, it's definitely worth the price. This one is really pretty. I hope you can still get it. It's a really nice palette, and honestly, Anastasia is coming out with so many palettes these days. This one is one of the only ones that still had my interest, so I really like it. I'm happy I got it. I'm excited to use it more. Maybe I will do more looks on it if you want to see that. I'm happy with my eyes, the way they turned out today actually. I was a little bit worried for a bit there, but once you put lashes on and everything, it all comes together, so that's great. So that is it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below if you want to see more videos from me. And check out my social media as well if you want. It's always linked down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!